Hi everybody, this is week 4, and my aha this week was the Elliot Rodger case. When that came out, when it happened in May, and the news media went haywire with it, I kind of followed it from the beginning and looked into Elliot's background, as well as watched. There were a couple 2020 programs in regards to it, to his background and the victims, which that kind of affected me a lot because the girls were my daughter's age, and she's in college. Also, what I paid attention with was his parents. His dad went public on 2020 and visited with one of the victims' parents, and it was a really touching program. I would recommend all of you to watch it because it's quite a learning and educational experience, as well as interesting to watch how they both reacted to each other. Elliot's father was very remorseful for his son's actions and knew there was an issue with his son. He tried to get him help, but when your child reaches adult age, sometimes it's kind of hard. But as I stated in one of the discussion comments, everybody seemed to have the assumption that Elliot was a spoiled rich boy like Cullen, but if you look at the history of his illness, you'll see that from age 8 to 9, somewhere around there, he had a lot of issues begin, and they've had help for him from that age and forward. He was on medication, but months prior to the murders, he stopped taking his medication, which affected his reality button, his reality of everything around him. If you watch the videos, it's a very narcissistic behavior, but also what I noticed in the videos, if you guys, I don't know if they still have them on YouTube or not, he was aware of talking to the cameras, because in one video cars and people were coming around and he would stop talking until the video, tell the video, hold on a minute, and then he came back. So he was kind of aware of his behavior and his thoughts. But I just found that case very interesting. It's a good study. I get nervous in these videos. It's a good study tool for learning behavior like that. Had he not been chased by the police and shot himself, it probably could have been a lot worse. But his parents were on the way to stop whatever he did, but of course they were too late. But I would suggest you guys to do a little bit of research on that, and it's very interesting. But that was my aha moment. I was really glad that we talked about that case this week, because I was somewhat familiar with it from the news media and research that I did. But I look forward to next week, and I can't wait. I've already finished the book, so I'm babbling this week because I was really excited about everything that we talked about. So everyone have a good weekend, and I will talk to you next week. Thanks.